What's up, Starcraft fans? You are watching a co-op mutation. I am CTG, and we're doing double trouble on Void Launch. I played as Alarak. My masteries are Alarak attack damage, death fleet cooldown, and structure overcharge, shield, and attack speed. My ally, Ankalagon the Black, played as, I believe it was Stetmann. So, yeah, the game just finished 2 minutes ago. Let's watch this. While waiting for the loading screen, a huge thank you to Neometal, who is supporting the Pulse Cannon here. And thank you to all my supporters on Patreon. I think I like this for Hector Mutations. Just play the mutation and then record it right after it, so I can still remember what happened. We'll have Propagators and Kill Bots. As you know, Propagators must be target fired. They have 450 health. If they touch our units, that unit instantly dies and becomes one of them. Kill Bots are the opposite. We cannot target fire them. We can't even attack them. What we need to do is stick enough units beside them that they'll despawn.
The warp conduits he uses cannot be attacked, so you will need to destroy the shuttles themselves.
Started Palon right there. I switched my Chrono Boost over to my ally because I have no use for it anyway, because I'll be supply blocked. So I may as well give it to him. There it is. There we go. As soon as I'm on supply blocked, I wait for 150 minerals and start the gateway because my perp is already starting. Alice is droning up. Meanwhile, I'm just setting up my camera locations. Satellite comes down. Overcharge is ready. Now I attack the rocks. I start another pylon over there, near the ramp, so I can take care of the first wave. That's actually pretty helpful in dealing with the first wave. Close to breaking down this main rock, I'll be able to set down my nexus, like so. Set my probe back. Start an assimilator over there. Send this probe over. Start my cybernetics core. A bit misplaced, but it's fine. It's actually better, I guess, in defending the wave because it's more to the center. So it's it has less chance of not aggroing whatever attack wave that comes our way. More satellites come down. That's good. Foolish enemies. Cybernetics core complete, but I still have not mined enough gas, so I'll wait a little bit before I can start my Twilight, or my Death Council rather. That's what it's called, right? Death Council. Okay, we'll have Protoss. Destroy these zealots. I believe we had, I forgot what comp that is, what composition. And it was his last game too. I believe it was Ground Protoss Classic, or what was that called? Vanguard of Ire. Okay, so my ally's kiting. Gary's actually way better for kiting the Poopagators than is Alarak, because Alarak is a melee unit. So all I can do is sort of throw the enemy around, which helps Gary, I think. But there's a risk to it. Alarak must not throw the Propagator at Gary. So if you wanna micro Alarak, make sure you don't throw the Propagator at your enemy. Death Council is done. Now the Ascendant Archives are producing, as well as 2 assimilators and 2 gateways. Attack wave is approaching. Intercept that. I use Empower Me. Instantly destroy those. It's nice, but the rest of this is going to be a little bit of a waste. So I might as well run over here, take up whatever I can, and that can goes down. That's pretty good. Value is value. That Void Ray though. Let me push it out of the way. Alright. Alarak almost died back there. Now let's finish off that Void Ray. This is getting the Zergling speed upgrade. He's going to be sacrificing Zerglings to the Kill Bots. That's helpful, I guess. I start the Power Overwhelming upgrade, which will allow my Ascendants to get stronger as they sacrifice more supplicants. And they start 5 gateways, so I can spam out the units. Ally is clearing out, very good. Actually, gonna try and help him in whatever way I can. Throw down a distraction wave. Down it goes. Kill that Colossus. Kill that Zealot. Now the first wave, or the first shuttle wave rather, is approaching the exit. And I'm not worried, just want to say that I'm getting ready to activate my overcharge. Now that I will have to intercept. I use distraction wave. Alice can finish them off with the Gary orb thing. And finish off that hybrid and these shuttles using the overcharge. Like so.
Shh, you hear that? The Mega Swarm is humming a victory song.
Gary is actually carrying the early game pretty hard so far. But now my stun upgrade, my Havoc cloaking upgrade, my Mind Blast research are producing. Soon I'll be strong enough to actually fight the mutators myself. Although I'll need to unsupply block myself. The sooner I realize that, the better. I have the probe selected, just not building the pylon. Now I'm getting the extended range for the distraction wave. I don't know what it's called, but I like saying distraction wave. It's funny. Anyway, now I start with pylons.
They can't run from my speedy robo buddies. No one can.
Start a Havoc right there.
Vengeance for the betrayed.
Oh wait, that wasn't Ascendant, not Havoc. I started a bunch of pylons so as to not get myself supply blocked heavily. He's trying to kite that. But Mind Blast now is in play. My Ascendant will be able to burst down these things. Okay, Death Fleet. Use that over there. Intercept that wave.
We're done with the loot. Allied forces are under attack.
Destroy that attack wave. There we go. I summon more supplicants. Because my Ascendants are getting hungry. Okay, I'll actually try to intercept this wave. The Havoc's almost survived. Let's destroy these shuttles. Gary, I think, attacked that Proopagator. There was a Proopagator over there. That my ally took care of, yeah.
We've gathered the data we need. Thank you for the escort, commanders.
Fishy's off.
Great! Now I won't make a new throne out of your spare parts.
The enemy dares to attack our base.
How dare they be enemies? My Ascendants are on the way. Although it wasn't necessary at all, my ally took care of that pretty well on his own. Destroy that. Proopagator. You can see that my ally is only extending the step zone up to a certain amount or a certain distance. You will not try to cover up to the high ground because that will just add more risk. The Poopagators can actually destroy the satellites and make copies of them off of those satellites, so I do not want that. Ally is now getting investors. That's quite useful, so that they will send literally free units to sacrifice to the bots and to the Propagators.
Allied forces are under attack.
Down it goes. I'll be able to help out. I signal my ally that I am in fact going there. I move Alarak away
of shuttles is bearing toward it.
Use
Not
Mind Blast.
So fast. I promised
My
my
robo
little friend's blood.
Facilities are
Keep my promises.
under construction right now. Make a few more pylons to make sure I don't get supply blocked. Ally now drops 12 infestors. That'll be extremely powerful in pushing and also feeding the bots.
Allied forces are under attack.
Albeit slowly, but still, feeding the bots.
Allied forces are under attack.
I start a war prism, not actually for attacking, but for its
Allied forces
holding
are under
Alarak in
attack.
place purposes.
Vengeance for the betrayed.
It's holding Alarak in place utility. So Alarak
Allied
doesn't need to
forces are under
be
attack.
out here
Upgrade complete.
being a melee unit. Ugh.
The enemy is on the way, little buddy. Get out there
I
and
clean
say
up that
hello.
wave. Okay, I see a Proopagator. I destroyed the Proopagator. And he's hybrid. I use a Death Fleet just for its teleport utility. I move to that satellite.
Allied forces are under attack.
Destroy these shuttles.
The shuttles have been destroyed.
The
My
enemy
allies
must be
clean up this
crazy to
side
think they
using
can
his
beat my
powerful
mega swarm.
infestors.
Allied
All I have to
forces
do now
are
is
under
transfer
attack.
here. Uh-oh, I accidentally recalled my allies' infestors. You'll have to pull that away. And he does. All I have to do is clean up these Propagators. Make sure they don't touch my allies' zerglings. You can see that's the problem with when Propagators and Kill Bots are in the same place. It gets tricky because the Propagator that we have to avoid is beside the Kill Bot that we have to stick to. And they're constantly in motion, so it's harder to avoid the Propagator while trying to sacrifice the Kill Bot. And now I'm starting Wrathwalker production. This is one of my
Warp conduits are active.
many answers to the Propagators actually. Alarak has a lot of answers to Propagators. His fastest answer is the Ascendant. But if that is not an option,
Upgrade is ready.
or if they're low energy, he also has Wrathwalkers. I'm actually saving my overcharge right now because A, I have nothing to use it on, and B,
Bad guys are getting closer.
it's for Propagators because my Ascendants can't be in two places at once if I split up. So we'll just have to reserve some overcharge to defend various incoming Propagators. I rain down Mind Blast on these shuttles, finish them off. There's a
Allied
wave
forces are
there.
under attack.
I
Allied
throw
forces are under attack.
some Psionic Orbs their way. And you can see I am suddenly out of energy. This is why I need the Wrathwalkers. As they arrive, they clean out
Scan complete.
that hybrid,
For your help. They would have been lost.
and as my
The
Ascendant
servants
gains
of
enough energy,
Bashir are
it
invincible.
Mind Blasts that Reaver. And as you can see, I overcharged my
Shuttles are no more.
my allies' satellites to take out that shuttle,
No prisoners.
or that Propagator rather, and one pylon on the left to take out that shuttle group. As my ally, we can activate the Gary Zone to help my Ascendants regain energy. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Give me some of that. Give me some of that energy. Yes. Ally sacrificing Zerglings.
Another warp conduit has been activated. A wave of shuttles is headed toward it.
None shall
Feels like my ally isn't even using his infestors anymore. Which is fine. Doesn't really need to anymore since I'm already holding the enemy in place. Would have been nice if we could clear out some of the buildings, but it's not meant to be. Destroy that poop. Destroy that other poop. Down it goes. You can see I don't even need to expend my Ascendant energy anymore. I throw some Psionic Orbs here because my Ascendants are at a point where they can just
approaching us.
spam Psionic Orbs to kill Propagators. That is now an option for me. Move my Wrathwalkers over here.
Shuttles eliminated, commanders.
All who oppose me shall suffer.
There's an attack wave heading to my side.
Our research vessel is ready. We're moving out now.
Allies sending, I think, a bunch of roaches to
Allied
intercept that.
forces are under attack.
I think he sent, yeah, roaches to intercept. Fantastic job. You can see my Wrathwalkers are just going to town on these poopagators. The nice thing is that Wrathwalkers can attack while moving and they have very long range. Which is why these poopagators are not much of a concern. Not much, I'm not saying not a concern, not much of a concern. Still a little bit. Okay. Down it goes.
Another wave of shuttles.
Down those kill bots go. There's really a this is not a carry situation. There's each ally has their role. My ally is the one feeding the kill bots. Meanwhile, I'm taking care of, well, basically everything else after the early game. Ally once
forces are
again
under attack.
feeding.
Upgrade is ready for use.
Okay, need to get my Wrathwalkers close enough to intercept that propagator. Okay, throw a few psionic orbs their way and mind blast the propagator. There we go. Enough for this big attack wave. I use the Death Fleet. I spam out my psionic orbs. I saw that propagator out of the corner of my eye. So I activate an overcharge to kill it off. Fortunate thing is that I do lose one of my Ascendants. I thought that was a case of not having enough energy. Turns out it was just a single propagator that did manage to get close enough. Just fine.
Scans are finished. Science owes
Momentarily.
you a death, Commanders.
Momentarily, a
Yes, well defended.
a propagator was able to attack one of my allies' zerglings, but I did finish him off.
For the betrayed.
That is fine. Still making Wrathwalkers. I actually have 11 Wrathwalkers already. That's pretty good. I'm actually maxed out. That's pretty nice. Although a lot of them are in supplicants, I'm guessing. 19, yeah, that's a lot of supplicants. Allies still feeding kill bots. Now I need to approach those propagators and kill them. There's another one heading for my base. I start level 3 upgrades, a bit late, but better late than never, I guess. I activate overcharge on that satellite, and it does in fact take care of it. And it does take care of it. That's good. There we go. Okay. Now I throw everything I have at it, all my psionic orbs. But I do drop down about 50 supply, 60 supply even, 70 supply now.
Allied forces are under attack.
That's a lot. But the good news is we are able to take care of most of these things. At the cost of what, 80 supply? It's pretty intense. The good news though is that we're almost finishing the game.
Vengeance for the betrayed.
First we need to clear out these shuttles. Activate the overcharge to finish off those shuttles at the middle. Finish off these ones at the side, or at the right side. There we go. All that's left now is 3 more on the left side. Fortunately, I have another overcharge. And that will go down.
Allied forces are under attack.
Called us some more Ascendants just in case. But it turns out it was not needed. GG.
A well-deserved victory. The shuttles have been...
Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. If you have an idea of what else I could do, please leave that in a comment. Let's see the score screen. Match history. Yeah, see, just 21 minutes ago. 401 kills to 120, that's about triple. I would say triple the kills. And about 4 times. 4 times the shuttle damage. Which is pretty good. So again, what I did is let my ally Gary and Stetmann carry the early game. Gary can actually kite the poopagators pretty well on his own, so that's pretty good for the early game. But however, as more and more poopagators spawn, you need Alarak's big guns, the Wrathwalkers and the Ascendants. But for the kill bots, Gary can perfectly solo feed, which is pretty good. Alright, see you.